Hey everybody, just back with another video. Today I just want to talk a little bit about, yesterday I made, or not yesterday, a few days ago I made a video about the potential upcoming trade of William Nylander. I know that hasn't happened yet, and we'll see if it does end up happening, as the Leafs have put Matt Murray and Jake Muzzin on long-term injured reserve, which instead of being minus $12 million against the cap, we now are only about $1.5 million to $2 million. So we don't necessarily have to trade Nylander. I'm just kind of hoping that they do, because I think they can get a lot for him, and I think they can get another really good defenseman that can smack people around, because we do need more of that. But anyway, in terms of the other really big, I don't know, I wouldn't call it an issue, but the other big thing that's happening with the Leafs is that they do still have to re-sign Auston Matthews to an extension. Now, a lot of people like me want him to sign for 7, 8 years. But that kind of puts him, because he would be what? If he signed an 8-year deal, he'd be 34 the next time, roughly 34 the next time his contract would come up, and it's not likely he gets a long, uh, big deal as he would if he signs a 4 or 5 year deal right now, making him a free agent at 30, 31 years old. Because then he could still sign another 6, 7, 8 year deal for God knows how much by the time the cap finishes going up by then. So, um, right now I think what's likely is that he's going to sign for either 3, 4, or 5 years. And it's probably going to come in around 12 to 13 million dollars. Now, that's a lot of money, and it would make him the highest paid player if it went over Nathan MacKinnon's. But if he hit, let's say he hit $13 million, he'd be the league's highest paid player. I know a lot of people are going to complain about that, but that's how it works. McDavid signed his deal a few years ago. Matthews is going to get more on this deal because the cap's gone on. Not to mention he's got some pretty good hardware on his trophy mantle right now. So and again, he's not better than Connor McDavid, but he's an elite player who's going to get elite money. When McDavid signs his next deal, he's going to sign for even more money. So it's Matthews being the highest paid player is only going to be temporary, but it is almost a guarantee that after he signs his next contract, that he will be the highest paid player. Now, the other thing I've heard is that if he does end up signing for, say, 7 or 8 years, the number's probably going to be somewhere around 14, 14 and a half. So, again, that's a lot of money, but if you want to keep him long term, you are going to have to pay for it. But I still think that Matthews would reject that deal for a 3 to 5 year deal, just so that he can set himself up for a third big contract. Now, a lot of people are saying that, oh, he's only doing this because he's going to leave, he's going to go back to Arizona. Brian Burke said it, John Scott has said it, and I haven't believed any word of it. Matthews has made it very clear he loves it here, and that he just wants to sign these shorter deals so that he can get the better deal for himself in the long run. I don't blame him. Do you? Like, it's fine. Like, let him, if he wants to go and get his money, let him get his money. Let him get the term that he wants so he can sign 3 deals. That's okay with me. That doesn't mean he's leaving. He's not only is he not leaving, he's likely to be here for his whole career, and he's probably eventually going to be the captain of this team. So, I really wouldn't be worried about him eventually leaving or whatever. I think he's here for the long end, or for the long term, and hopefully it ends up working out. Hopefully, you know, if he takes the shorter deal for a little bit less money, then it does give us a little bit more cap flexibility, considering the cap's going to be close to $90 million next year. Um, so that's a really good thing for the Leafs, that they can kind of afford to do this, especially if they make the trade with William Nylander. But even still, they can still wiggle around, and they'll have enough cap space to get this deal done for sure, and not have to really worry about it. Um, Now, again, definitely let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Do you like the short-term deal option, 3 to 5 years for 12, 13 million a year? Or would you rather just give him 14, 14 and a half at an 8-year term so that you got him locked up? Definitely let me know what you think in the comment section. Thanks for watching, and I'll be back shortly with another video.